hated, like worst movie I ever saw. I was only kidding. No, it was fantastic. And fucking Michael Parks.
Yeah, Michael Parks.
Why is this motherfucker not being used?
Unbelievable in that movie.
Why did he go from
unbelievable?
Then came Bronson, and then 40 years later, Quentin picks him up.
Yeah,
and now like
well,
where
same
was he?
Same thing happened to Robert. What's his name?
Culp?
No, the guy from Medium.
De Niro.
The guy from Medium Cool that was in Jackie Brown.
Oh, yes.
Robert Forster.
Yes, Robert Forster.
Yeah, that was always great. Why did he vanish?
I don't know what happened, but somebody like Michael Parks, when you watch him in that role in Red State, he's fucking
Holy
perfect.
crap.
He's frightening.
But then and also weirdly charming.
And
like
charming,
you understand why
and
people...
calming.
Oh,
he's calming,
God.
but he's fucking petrifying as a person. He is an amazing actor, that motherfucker.
It's amazing.
Yeah, and a great movie.
Red State
great
is
movie.
great.
One of Kevin's best ever.
We'll talk to Kevin Smith about it as well. Stay there.
And now, 88 seconds of former Minnesota governor, professional wrestler, and Navy SEAL Jesse Ventura talking crazy. And go.
Were they testing out HARP, and it created this tsunami that later killed hundreds and thousands of people? They have such power. Our president goes to it, and our president has to sign a no-talk thing. And the real guy is this character called Maurice Strong. That's the big point. What if it is? No. No. It shows how they could shoot these things down to masses of people and literally affect your emotions with them. They can cause you anxiety. They can cause you fear. And that was on the night that Jesus Christ supposedly rose from the dead. Both. Yep. With this satellite, if they want to, they can follow you and know right where you're at. It's eye-opening. I don't do computers. I'm computer illiterate, happily. Probably. But trust me, I can do you in and not think twice about it. Oswald couldn't make the shots. You know that as well as I do. This thing's set up on the same frequency as the human brain. Do you think that's by happenstance or by design? Why would everything have to be locked up in national security for 50 years? That's because you're not seeing the real medical evidence. Could that be part of it, that they're heating up the ionosphere up there by using this thing? Ford changed where the bullet hit. They put him in the MRI and the machine went ballistic. You know why? 5 chips in his body. Oh, yeah.
That was 88 seconds of former Minnesota governor, professional wrestler, and Navy SEAL Jesse Ventura talking crazy.
Oh, yeah.
On the Opie and Anthony Show.
Sirius XM. This is the Opie and Anthony Show.
Only for us today. Having a lot of fun, and now we.
I was naked. He was naked. Maybe I'm gay. Oh,
it all depends on who had on the dog collar
at the time. Nick Swardson joins the program.
Hi, everybody. What's up?
Hello, sir.
What's up, everybody? This is my new comedy voice.
That's a great.
What's up, everybody?
That's a great voice.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Bucky Larson, Born to be a Star in theaters Friday.
Yep.
This Friday.
Nick Swardson and Bucky Larson.
Boy, that's going to be terrible. My new album comes out on September 20th. That's a Tuesday. Make sure to pick up Finest Hour. Make sure to pick up Finest.
What is Bucky Larson going to be about there, Nick?
It's about a really nice, sweet kid from Iowa who gets fired from his job. His friends decide to cheer him up with a porno, and he recognizes that his parents are the stars of the porno from back in the 70s. He didn't know they actually did that.
Oh, from back in the 70s.
Yeah, so he's like, holy fuck, those are my parents.
Bushes and stuff like that.
Yeah.
70s Earth Mama Muffs.
And they're really nice Midwest parents. Like, you meet them at the beginning of the movie, and then you see them in this porno, and they're still, like, have that nice Midwest mentality. And they only made pornos with each other. So, like, they show them, like, a box of, like, all these pornos, and my favorite line is one of my favorites. They go, "We were going to tell you on your 50th birthday," and so he decides, instead of being horrified, he decides that's his calling, and he goes off and becomes this fucking porn star. But he's got buck teeth and a bowl cut and a small
you
dick.
look really odd in it. I saw some of the trailers for it, and man, you got like the big, large-size chiclet front teeth, and then a kind of a Prince Valiant bowl haircut thing going on.
Yeah, no, we wanted to make the guy look as stupid as possible.
Mission accomplished.
Yeah. The antithesis of porno, so, we definitely accomplished that.
Did you have to do any nude scenes, sir? With
I had the weird experience of my character has this tiny penis, and I actually had to go to
the character.
The character.
They CGI that in, right?
Look, you can see right now that it's a character.
Yeah.
I had to go to a prosthetic place, and they had to make a penis, and they had to make a mold of my penis. So I had to have two guys put putty all over my dick and crotch and ass.
How much did that run you?
2 high fives.
So wait a minute. You had two guys put putty in it. So you had that's called a Jim Norton Tuesday night? Is that what that's called?
Not two guys, though. Just a married couple. So
okay.
A gay married couple.
Gay married couple.
Yeah, guy and girl. She's forcing us to do things. Well, the dominatrix says it, so he's going to put putty on my dick and tug it until I make cumsy. So be it.
They made you.
Absolutely.
For the love of God.
That's a nice cozy word.
So they made you like tuck. I guess what did they tuck and then cover with
No, there was no. They should have. I think I got scammed because there was no tuck. Like, I mean,
I have a feeling they didn't have to.
at least let me shove it in my own asshole. No, it was just out, and so they puttied it up and fucking and then it dried and they took it off, and then when we started shooting, they came back and then glued it back on my penis. So I had a small penis glued onto my own penis, and it was
Isn't that
fucking
impossible?
It was what?
Isn't that impossible?
It must be over the pubis.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like
I'm just trying to imagine how they would do that.
Yeah.
they glued a mound over my penis. So it was
Okay,
like,
see, and then a little penis under it.
yeah, and then they topped it off with a little penis.
This
Hollywood magic.
That's
We're
old
talking
school.
to Nick Swardson on Inside the Actors Studio.
We're talking,
Back in a moment to get his thoughts
we're
on
talking about my new
Stanislavski.
movie with Meryl Streep.
Well, you got a pretty great cast, and you got Christina Ricci's in it, Don Johnson.
Stephen Dorff, Kevin Nealon. That's the thing about this movie is that the commercials, look retarded, and the trailer, we're trying. It's a rated R movie and it's a hard R. It was NC-17, and we have to cut these PG commercials and these PG trailers.
Yeah.
So we can't show any of the the craziness of it, but. The movie is fucking great, and I wouldn't jock it if it weren't, but it really is funny, man. And we got this great cast because the characters are great. There's so many crazy one-liners. I mean, it's fucking nuts.
Who play your parents?
Oh my God, Ed Herman.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah, and Miriam Flynn. Miriam was the Randy Quaid's wife in Vacation.
Yep.
And and they're fucking amazing.
Oh, wow.
Ed Herman's played a president in movies 10 times.
He played didn't he play FDR and he's plays these historical figures.
He's like a real actor's actor, right?
IMDb, and we do it on your
He's
fucking
been, he's been in Coen Brothers movies.
Yeah, he's amazing.
He was also the lead vampire in The Lost Boys.
That's
I
correct.
don't know if you remember that. But
Wasn't he Corey Haim's dad or something?
No, he was. It was kind of interesting because he's dating Diane Wiest, and you think that he's his square, and you think that the head vampire is Kiefer Sutherland, and then they kill Kiefer, and then the other guy hasn't turned back yet, so he goes, who's the head vampire? And it turns out to be Ed Herman. That you didn't know he was the vampire the whole time.
Oh, yeah, I know who he is.
Oh.
Did he play Van Helsing?
Huh?
I didn't mean to wreck the entire show. It's just a question. Wasn't there a Van Helsing character in Lost Boys or no?
No.
No, Lost Boys was Kiefer Sutherland.
Yeah.
No, but what was the character's name of the older guy?
Max something.
Faggotron 2000. Is that right?
Edward Herman's character's name is Max something. And then there's their old grandpa, but he's not like a Van Helsing. You know who the Van Helsing in the Lost Boys is? Corey Feldman. He's the vampire hunter. Him and his brother Edgar and Alan, the Frog Brothers.
Everyone knows that guy. Yeah. Everyone knows that guy.
God damn it.
He's
I have
been
nerded
in
out.
so many movies.
Let me see a picture of him, man.
Right here.
All right.
That guy.
This guy right here.
That guy.
Check him out. Check him out.
You know
You've
him,
seen
right,
him in
Norton?
everything.
That guy.
That guy.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. He's been, oh, my God.
Yeah.
I just said, oh, yeah. I think I recognize him.
No, you
don't
do.
He's the
one of the
I'm
guys.
in everything.
You do.
JT Walsh was like that. You remember JT Walsh?
J.T. Walsh was
One
great.
of those guys who
J.T.
nobody knew his
Walsh.
name, but it was like, that guy again. He's
He
been
was
everything.
great.
I knew
You know,
I knew JT
Ed
Walsh.
Herman was in the Houston 500, the porno. Just trying to find common ground with
That's funny.
Yeah, he was in Marines Don't Kiss, Mexican Toolbox. You haven't? No? Hispanic Mechanic 3 and 7.
Yes. He was in Brown Periscope.
I am going back.
He was in The Greatest Glory Ever Hold.
Wow, Brown Periscope has to be a title. That's a great fucking porno title.
It's in The Great Gatsby.
Who would play my character in that?
It's like a real movie. Wow, damn it.
You.
Oh yeah, I would be in the.
fuck?
I would want to be in the porno version of that.
I want to
As
be
my
in a
own
gay
character.
porno, but I just don't want to have sex with anybody. Like, I want to try to finance a real movie where I play a detective, and everywhere I go, everybody's just sucking each other's dicks, and I wonder why it won't get released. we found blood in the study, and the guy's like sucking his friend's dick. Going, I didn't do it. I was working. People go like, why are you doing that? You're hurting your chances of getting that released.
Fantastic.
I know these fingerprints match the killer because we should maybe run some DNA tests. Why is the lab guy sucking the dick?
And they're all great-looking gay guys, and I'm just me and my fucking tight-fitting, my fucking awful stomach and side fat hanging
Going around
over.
like
And
a
they keep
gumshoe.
They keep trying to convince you that there's a clue in their ass. And you're like, I'm not looking in your fucking ass, dude. You're like, here's a clue, I swear.
Last night at 2 a.m. I heard someone scream murder up there. I would check. I'm just saying.
Yeah, and I had maybe my assistant look in the guy's asshole. Well, go check. I'm busy, but I won't acknowledge that I won't fuck somebody. I'm always like just doing something else in the movie. Of course, I'd love to check in your asshole, but I have to look for fingerprints.
You like dust his prostate.
CSI Fire Island.
I think you have a movie.
That movie would be such a bomb.
Jim Norton Cumshoe.
Nobody would finance that.
No.
But the best part would be pitching it to like showing my managers and having them and not telling them what it was, and then all of a sudden the guy pulls his dick out and sticks it, and they're like, "What is this?" And I'm like just reading something next to it, not acknowledging it. Come on, you two, cut it out. We have work to do.
It sounds fantastic, and I can't wait to see it, Jimmy.
Get the phone.
That would be really great to make like a very sellable genre picture, but for some reason there's just constant cases.
Nothing.
It's like a sword, like a Lord of the Rings, but for some reason people are constantly having anal sex.
And every female.
And it has nothing to do with the plot. The main characters, they're just going, we have to find the claw of the griffin, and then in the background there's just guys having the noisiest, most painful looking anal sex.
Wizard cum and like really elaborate coming, like really like magical coming.
Like they'll cut to a scene in a tavern, and for some reason when they cut, it's just a close up of this hard dick, and they just
pulls
for no
away,
reason,
right,
and
right.
they just pan over to our main characters. Now, what did the wizard say? Like, and they just keep like
That's when you start the right on just a fucking rigid hard dick, and then it just dollies away from it, and you focus onto the bar where they're talking.
Or while I'm sitting behind the desk and the guy comes in with the big case, and I'm like, well, tell me what happened. And he's just sitting there, and he's like just rolling his cock in his hand, and he's telling me what happened.
Yeah.
And I don't acknowledge that he's doing that. I'm just actually taking notes. Well, where was this dame? And he's like, well, she came back, and I stroking it. No dirty language at all.
Oh, it's fantastic.
Rated G language.
yeah. Oh God.
And every female character is pissing. But every scene, she's pissing every time she talks, and they never explain why. Every interaction with a woman.
Well, it's the lack of explanation that makes it fantastic.
That's the best. Yeah, she's squatting over a bedpan, pissing, saying,
Wow.
I have an idea.
This is one of the most amazing depictions of the Cuban Missile Crisis. Why is there constant golden showers going on? Was that a part of it? I mean,
Yeah.
you got the Kennedys down, all
Right.
the tension, but and you cut away to gay sex, and it has nothing to do with the. I don't understand.
Jack and Bobby talking in the Oval Office, and just on a fucking chair, just like blurry because the depth of field is so great that it's very blurry. You just see a head bouncing up and down on a hard cock.
And a guy who
what are we
looks
gonna
like
do?